Let's go through all the important structures of your eye. So the pupil's in the center of your eye. The iris is the colored part of your eye. Then there's a thin layer that covers the white part of your eye called the conjunctiva. This is a clear layer with blood vessels. And when it gets inflamed, you get conjunctivitis. The vessels become red and angry. Right under the conjunctiva is the sclera, which is actually the white part of your eye. Now, let's follow light through the eye from the front all the way to the back. First is the cornea. It is the clear front surface of the eye, and fun fact, provides a majority of the eye's focusing power. Behind the cornea is the anterior chamber, a fluid-filled space containing aqueous humor. Next is the iris, the colored part of your eye. The opening in the middle is the pupil, which allows light to enter. Now, the iris flows into this meaty tissue called the ciliary body, and then flows into a vascularized blood source layer for the eye called the choroid. Together, the iris, ciliary body, and the choroid is called the uvea. Right behind the iris begins the posterior chamber, and at the end of this posterior chamber is the lens. The lens helps focus light onto the back of the eye, and the lens, the ciliary body, using these stringy fibers called zonules. When the lens becomes cloudy, that's called a cataract. Most of the inside of the eye is filled with a jelly-like substance called the vitreous, and then all the way at the back of the eye is the retina, a layer of tissue that detects light. Finally, the optic nerve carries visual information from the retina to the brain. There are also some arteries and veins that flow out of the optic nerve and on top of the retina as well. Now we can better appreciate the retina with a picture of it actually taken from the front of the eye. So here's the optic nerve again. The darker vessels that flow out of it are the retinal veins, and the paler vessels are the retinal arteries. The macula is the center part of the retina and responsible for detailed vision. At the center of the macula is the fovea, where vision is the absolute sharpest. You don't need to memorize everything all at once. For now, just remember that ophthalmology becomes much easier once you know where the problem is.